Hey guys, Matt, IronTrap Garage, and we're doing another disassembly video. Hopefully one of the last disassembly videos that we do before we start making stuff sort of nice. So what we have to do today is work on getting the frame separated from all of the suspension, the running gear, all that stuff off, get the running boards off, and basically get the frame stripped down as bare as we can get it today in preparation for next week. Stripping the rust and painting the frame. So we're going to take everything apart, kind of show you guys the process, and we will find out how bad some of the stuff is. I want to see how bad the gas tank is, how bad the running boards are, and the brakes and some of that stuff, and we won't know until we get it a little further apart, and we'll see what happens. So
why don't we get the trans?
Yeah, if we get the trans off,
torque tube out.
Probably get the trans off first, which is already out. It's just taking the torque tube bolts off.
Yep.
And take the speedo cable out of the torque tube.
Then we can basically get the rear is free to roll.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, take those 4 bolts out. We can lift the rear end up. If we move the car over enough, we can use the chain hoist and just lift up the thing and roll it out. All right. So.
E-brake cable, saving or trashing?
Saving for now.
Okay.
I have it all disconnected, so it literally just needs to be pulled through the frame. Or actually just disconnect it right there at the Y, whatever needs to be done. We got to get the trans out, but as I mentioned in the last episode, the trans mounts are broken, apparently. I don't know what the hell happened, but
it was when you were pulling that Y block out.
No way, it's all rusty. That is done. Maybe. I don't know. So we're going to get the trans out and get all the stuff separated from the rear. Then we can start lifting the back end up, get the rear out, get the gas tank out, and go from there. And we'll be on our way to pizza time.
Are you buying lunch this week?
I don't know if I can afford it. Makes it harder when there's no trans outs.
Go ahead. Clutch linkage needs to come off.
Yeah. Man, the grease is still good in here. Good original dinosaur grease in it.
Good thing you got your oil change pants on.
Yeah. I can't afford new pants. Because I don't have a Patreon.
Oh god. Ready? There's my back.
As ready as I'm gonna be.
You can always tell if a car hasn't been apart before, or if the person that did do service on it wasn't a hack, because it will have cover pins back in the U-bolts for the suspension. This
Kind of wish they were a hack at this point.
Because it sucks.
Yeah, they're kind of stuck in here. It even still had the safety wire in the gas tank bolts too.
Wow.
I don't think this car's ever been apart. There's still grease on the leaf spring.
Jeez. No, that was a normal thing, I think. You grease the leaf spring regularly.
Heavily.
Heavily.
Greased.
Keep these.
Pretty good shape still.
Not going to win Grand National, but
No good then.
it'll do burnouts. That's all that matters.
Ooh!
We'll break banjo rears.
Big old nest here in this cross member of something.
All right, what did you find, Mike?
There's a nest of something of some sort in the X member in there.
Oh yeah, little. Either that or it's the poop dungeon.
It's the floor. We found the rest of the floor.
The rest of the floor's in there, which is also half raccoon poop. I noticed a theme here to videos. Iron poop garage.
We have a thing for raccoon poop.
Wear your mask! Oh my god, you just got a disease! Ah!
Lovely.
I mean, yes, the captain pole is spinning.
Well, it got 3/4 of the way there and started to spin, yes.
Sounds very familiar to the whole project.
Holy crap. That one came out.
3 hours later.
Okay, these captain nuts suck. But
Wow. That's actually solid. There's a drain in the bottom. Ooh.
we could actually just take these.
A little bit of rust in there. See what happens.
A little bit. It sounds like a
What's
pinata.
in here? Or is that just a gasket? Yeah, it does sound like some stuff's going on in there. We'll see what happens. Ah! It was mint.
Now, is this rear gonna flip up? Since there's a spring behind.
Doesn't have that. It doesn't have really.
There we go. These do have pins.
Yeah, it's what's in there, a little.
Oh. Rear's free.
Sweet.
What are you digging for, Matt?
The top of a bolt that's like 3 inches down, or a stud of whatever's spinning here for us. Oh, I think it's right there. It's a f***ing square bolt. Freaking square bolt, sorry. No, there's a nut. It's like that far down there. I hit it. There it is. Sort of. I don't even know if you can get a wrench on that. I found it. There's 6 inches of grease and there we go. Yee.
Well, all the stuff we had nicely placed on the running boards is now all over the ground.
This is how you break the
Ball and socket.
apart.
That's is that what it says in the Ford manual?
Yeah, right in the green Bible. That's what you do.
At least you know the frame isn't stuck to the springs.
Yeah. Yeah, we're pretty safe there.
So that's off.
I don't know where the other one is. But...
Macho man. Macho.
Ready? There's one hand lift.
Standing on the wrong side. Here, pick it up and push it forward.
That's good right there. Alright. Okay, can make it. Get your legs, feet, dick out of it. Alright. Yeah, it's just the rubber was fucking. Here.
It's pretty heavy.
All right. Set it down.
Spin. Gotta take your end out first.
All right. All right, so we got the frame all stripped down, got the running boards taken off, and we're pretty much down to the bare bones just about now. So the frame's kind of what I expected. We didn't really find any major rot, a little bit of pitting here and there where the running boards actually were touching the frame, but it's nothing that's like catastrophic that isn't going to be okay if we clean everything up and seal it up and repaint it. So I'm really happy about that. So we don't really have too much repair to do, but we do need to probably find at least one, if not a pair of running boards. The passenger running board's pretty crusty where it meets the frame, and I could repair it, but it would be easier if I could find a nice set of running boards, maybe with some old rubber still on them that's usable, but if not, who knows, maybe I'll fix it, but we'll tackle that when the time comes. For now, it's on my Hershey list. I've been making my Hershey wish list. It's kind of like Christmas time where you make your wish list of all the things you hope you can find and get, and that is on the list. So now we have this all stripped down. The next step after I take a couple little more things off of it that we'll do off camera is we're going to work on stripping this frame down. So I'm going to be using the Eastwood SCT with a wire drum. So recently Eastwood's come out with a metal wire drum for the drum sander. So you got like a 3-inch wide wire wheel that you can go over things. I've personally used it just to test it out, and it is freaking awesome. So I can't wait to use it on this thing and just see how quickly we can knock all the flaky rust off. And then we'll use a variety of other tools just to get into all the nooks and crannies and get everything cleaned up. and see what we're working with. But I can't wait to get this thing cleaned up and get it painted here in the next couple of episodes. Once we get that all done, then we can start working on getting the suspension and all that stuff redone as well. But as always, we will be showing you guys the process along the way, and hopefully we'll have this thing looking nice in a handful of episodes. So that's all I have for this one. I appreciate you guys following along. We do videos on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. If you haven't, definitely subscribe and share it with a friend. Thanks, guys. Catch you later.
Ready?